Baby, when I tell you, I am so excited for next week's episode of RHOP because Charisse is back. She's hosting a crab boil at her gorgeous home. She is inviting Jacqueline, Mia's ex best friend, so you know that's gonna be some mess. And in the preview, she's also seen screaming her brains out at Robin and simultaneously banging on her table, being very upset. Chow, not y'all getting Charisse to work for your checks, Robin and Giselle. But anyways, I digress. On that note, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another recap for RHOP Season 8. For this week's episode, I think, let me check, number 15. So, I have to say, I really enjoyed watching this episode. It was really fun. I'm always very hard on Robin, but I have to give flowers where flowers are due. And I have to say, this has been the best trip that the Potomac girlies have had in a long time. Robin and production sat down together to spend the budget really, really well. The place is super nice. The restaurants she's picking are very nice. It's giving luxury beach resort vibes. The activities are activating. The 16th century church that they visited in this episode, that whole scene was gorgeous. The shootings, the play shooting, of course, under a trainer, the tennis, everything about this trip so far, except of the bullshit that Robin and Giselle have going on towards Wendy and Candace, and I will get to that in a minute, has been really good. So props to Robin and her planning. And I actually have to say, when Karen said that maybe Robin should go into hosting as a, job or something like that, I think Robin could make a spectacular host, trip, organizer, whatever the hell she wants to do in that sector. But anyways, we open up the episode at the beach where Giselle and Robin are talking about these scrunched up faces that Candace and Wendy allegedly made. But y'all, and I say this I have been saying this for 15 weeks now since this season came back. The scrunched up faces that Giselle and Robin make during the times where Wendy and Candace speak. For example, when Wendy was thanking everybody at the Happy Eddie event for the cannabis launch party, or cannabis rolling, actually the cannabis rolling, how to roll a joint event, that's fine. But when Wendy and Candace just sit there and smirk at each other during, the general conversation, not even pointed towards your daughter, that's a problem. And then, Giselle, you have such a big nerve. You have the audacity, and the nerve and the gall to expect of everybody to rile up and defend the things that you feel for you, because you do not seem to want to actually confront Wendy and Candace whenever you may have an issue. And you could have easily at the dinner said, girls, Candace, Wendy, is there a problem? It feels to me that I'm getting some shady energy. What is that all about? Am I misunderstanding something? Do you have something to say? With those 4.5 simple sentences, you could have wrapped that up. But no, you expect everybody else to prove their loyalty to you, to defend you against Candace and Wendy, even though in my eyes, excuse me, Lord, even though in my eyes, where the scrunched up faces, where where was that energy? I did not see anything incriminating. I don't think that Candace and Wendy would be so dumb to actually go after anyone's kids. And I hated the fact that you have such a big mouth, and then when you get confronted, you look to your side, you do the fake breathing as if you were about to hit a bitch, okay? And you're like letting your posse speak for you. It's giving high school. It's giving childish. It's giving you're doing too much. And it's giving you're actually not doing enough for that check that you get at the end of a season. Because let's also talk about the seating arrangement. This is the 8th reunion for Potomac. Giselle has been first seat for 7 consecutive seasons. For you to lose the first seat is giving everything and more. It's giving you a very clear message that production and Bravo is basically saying, baby, you need to wrap those issues, whatever issues you have with Candace and Wendy, up, because we cannot keep you as the MVP. We cannot keep you to be portrayed like that when you basically have your secretary Robin Dixon do all the work for you. Actually give 25% of Giselle's check to Miss Robin Dixon, okay? As much as we like to harp on her, even though she is actively not showing anything in her personal storyline and that mess of hers with Juan Dixon and his wandering... Girl, I will be quiet because I don't want this video to get demonetized and taken down. But you know what I'm saying. When you have Juan Dixon wandering to Canada to help the women in need of a hotel room, child, it is... With Giselle and Robin, I haven't gotten warm to them ever since season 6, okay? And I probably will not anymore because they have done such things that make them so unlikable, so controversial, and it's nothing too bad. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a TV show, but I just can't anymore with the hypocrisy towards Candace and Wendy. I just can't, and I cannot keep on speaking about this episode after episode that I recap. But anyways, Kiarna also clocked Aneka at the shooting that they both were at. Aneka was giving very much attitude. It was giving very much, Kiarna, well, you're in my pot that's already been stewed and you're stewing that with your hand. And Kiarna ate you right up with the, girl, it's been stewed, it's been spat out, it's old, it's stale. This is, let's be clear, this is the Wendy thing, this is the Kay thing, this is the Aneka thing, all 3 separate things, and whatever, whatever else she was saying that I am paraphrasing right now because I have the worst memory. I really like Kiarna and what I need for Bravo to do for next season. Bring Kiarna in full-time. Bring Jacqueline in either full-time or as a friend of. Ask Ascala back. And maybe ask one of Candace's friends to also audition / be a friend of to the show. And also demote Giselle or Robin or the both of them, because really we don't need them. I'd much rather have Charisse get into it with Kern, each and every single episode, that have Giselle and Robin being hypocrites at Candace and Wendy. I just cannot. So I like that. Then we also see that Ashley Michael threatens Ashley to sue her if he gets ever filmed again. Whatever, girl. You know, Michael and his lawsuits do not get far anyways, because the lawsuit that he had against Candace for $2 million was dismissed. I'm glad that, you know, the court gave him everything that he deserved from Candace, which is absolutely nothing. So, yeah. And, yeah, Ashley, we celebrated her birthday. She was giving very much Rio de Janeiro carnival outfit. She also has a crush on Karen's trainer. And Robin, basically at the end of the episode, said, you know, I don't get it. Why are you getting trained by him? Are you now in poor health or are you in shape? And I loved how the way Karen clocked her and said, you're looking really dumb right now, to many people that have the similar issues that I have. Because, in other words, what she was saying, BITCH, you can have a beginning, something that could be a problem, something that could lead to problem, her calcium in her arteries that she is, you know, fighting against with working out. So, Robin, to you, can people who are having some, you know, God forbid, health things, health issues, health problems, can they not be in shape? Can they not look good? But anyways, we also see Mia and Ashley get into it a little bit. You know, Mia is stirring the pot and, you know, calling Ashley a gold digger. And Ashley throws it right back. And one thing I love about Mia is that she will always, I mean, Mia be lying, as Carlos King says. Mia be sometimes giving you fantasies, multiple fantasies, honey. But at least she's open and honest. She doesn't really have any shame, and she offers you no position to attack her because she is an open book. And Mia is giving, I'm gonna lead this show on, and that is also why she got first chair at this reunion after being on the show only for her third season. But anyways, that is all I have to say for this week's episode. I give this episode a solid 8 out of 10. I thought it was fun. I thought everybody got along for the most part, except for some of the beefs that are and have been going on. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for Jacqueline to come back. I'm very excited to see Charisse again. I know that's going to be some BS at her home. I know that's going to be some bullshit, honey. And I cannot wait for Charisse to provide us with some content for this show. Not y'all making Charisse work for her 50, 60K that she gets, okay? But I am very glad that someone is bringing some mess. Someone is forcing two parties of people to actually be in the same room with each other and actually get into a conversation. I'm looking at Giselle and Candace and Wendy and Robin. But yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your thoughts about this episode. And make sure to catch my next video. Bye-bye.